Hello, welcome to LearnDutch.org's Typical Dutch Vocabulary. Each Saturday on our Facebook fan page, we post something typically Dutch, traditions, food, habits, and ask your opinion. This is an extra video lesson to the post about the windmill. It is a national symbol, so I thought I should tell more about it. We can say molen for short, or windmolen. They appeared first in the Netherlands at the end of the 12th century. At the moment we have almost 1200 mills, which is much less than the many thousand mills there used to be in the Dutch Golden Age, the 17th century. Of course, the windmill was made to deliver the power for all kinds of mechanical processes, such as grinding grain, cutting wood, and managing the water levels in the polder, the land that is below sea level. Important word to know is the part of the mill that catches the wind, the wieken. And the person who operates the mill is called the molenaar. Now it is interesting to tell that by the position of the wieken, the molenaar could tell you something. First, if the sails are positioned 45 degrees in relation to the ground, this means a long break, lange rust. For example, during the off-season. If the sails are positioned perpendicular to the horizon, it indicates a short break, korte rust. Vreugde is the position 1 o'clock of the upper sail. It is symbolic for the start of a new cycle and applied in case of a birth or a marriage. Rauw is the position 11 o'clock of the upper sail. It is symbolic for the end of a cycle and applied in case someone died. Of course, if you come to the Netherlands, you must see the windmills. There are two places where you can see a lot of them. On the picture here is Kinderdijk. There are 19 windmills, and these are so-called poldermolens, built to keep the water out of the polder. Kinderdijk is not so far from Rotterdam. And then there is Zaanse Schans, where you find 15 windmills and quite some well-preserved typical Dutch historic houses. The function of the windmills in Zaanse Schans used to be industrial, such as wood processing and grinding mills. Zaanse Schans is located close to Amsterdam. And the place is still industrial, but then in terms of the tourist industry, it is the third most visited tourist attraction of the Netherlands. And for those who have a few hours available during a stopover at the Amsterdam airport, there are excursions that leave directly from there. But what about the future of windenergie? In the Netherlands at this moment, windturbines, as we say in Dutch, supply 5% of the total electricity consumption. Is that a lot? Well, the Dutch do not have a leading role anymore, like in the 17th century. Our neighbors, the Germans, have more than 8% supplied by wind energy. Now, if there is one thing the Dutch don't like, then it is losing against the Germans. So we are working on this by building large wind farms in the North Sea. Well, that's it. I hope the information was useful to you. You now know a bit more about windmills and the most important related words. Subscribe to our channel if you want to be updated for weekly new videos to learn Dutch. See you there!